Hi, this is Mark with Right Line Trading, and I wanted to introduce you to the dashboard. And what we have up are 7 charts: E-mini S&P, crude, bonds, notes, gold, the NQ, and here's natural gas. Here is our dashboard, and each market is a strip. You can see that right now we're getting a signal alert on bonds and notes. All of the independent variables that we use to determine the possibility of a trade setup is there. We have background biases dark pink, bonds and notes, quant lines are red, and everything is aligning to the downside to give us a short trade. Now we have to look at the chart to determine if we have an entry, but that's where we turn our attention, and that's what the bit dashboard does. It tells us to turn your attention to a specific market. And we also know that there's absolutely nothing doing on the E-mini, nothing on the NASDAQ. Let me just move this over. And let me move the E-mini over. Nothing doing on the E-mini. So our quant lines are yellow, and we have one green. The modified 15 is yellow. NQ also. Nothing we need to even worry. Nothing we even need to look at. Crude, nothing. Gold, nothing. Bonds and notes are the charts to look at right now. Now it's late in the afternoon. It's 2:36 on Friday. Also very important is the number of contracts that are turning per minute. We want to trade a market that's got decent volume, and this tells us how many contracts are crossing on any given minute. Now you see we're getting an alert on crude, and if we look to crude, now the alert just disappeared. We just got a brief alert on crude. So this is going to allow us to trade 7 markets at the same time, and it's going to allow us to do it with great ease. Now we get a visual and an audible alert, and the alert only beeps once. The audible visual continues to beep as long as everything is in alignment, and we only have to turn our attention to whatever is giving us an alert on the dashboard. Now, it's a tremendous step forward in being able to trade multiple markets. These are all the independent variables that we want to look at when making an assessment for taking a successful trade. Here's bias, which tells us multi-time frame alignment on our trading chart in 2 higher time frames. These are the correlative markets. This is the direction of the modified 15, which we want to be in the direction of our trade. And this tells us how many contracts are crossing per minute. It gives us all the information we need. And Monday, this is going live. If you'd like to see how this works and how we trade with it, you're welcome to come into the room for a free trial. Take a look at crude right now. You can see it's heading down. We've got the teal background and the quant line is turned, and we know that we may have a potential trade. Now if we look at crude, we see very light volume. So far 231 contracts have crossed in this minute. So it's a very, very light volume market, and it may be a market that we want to stay away with at this hour on a Friday. This gives us all the information we need to take a trade. So I hope to see you in the trading room on Monday. This is going to be active, and we are going to leverage it. And we should be able to really cherry pick the setups. Wait for everything to be in alignment. Our quant lines, which are correlative markets, our background bias that shows we have multiple time frame alignment, looking for a great entry based on market structure. Modified 15 is green, and off we go. So everyone have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you in the trading room on Monday.